Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television. As we all concentrated in Abuja Federal High Court, I want to bring to your notice that there is an information that we have received and authenticated that some group of unknown gunmen, some group of gunmen, yes, I use that word, unknown gunmen, because we don't know who they are. So some group of young men set KK Marwa ablaze in Abia today. Now, I'm going to be giving you this very information in full details while we move, because so many things actually happened. I don't know if I can call it today, or let me say yesterday, because this is very early morning of 17th February 2022. The time right now that I'm recording this very news is roughly 2 a.m. in Biafra land. So now this very information has been authenticated. It is authentic that some group of men that nobody knows who they are just came out in Abia and set KK Marwa ablaze. This very news that I'm giving you right now is something that happened in Abia. And when some people were asked some questions, they said that they believe, not that it's authentic, not that this is the mind of the people that did that, but the people around that some people interviewed said that, or claimed that the young men were actually enforcing sit at home, but they could not be able to identify who are these young men and which group is this. Now, having said that, I want to read it for you the way the Zoo newspaper, the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom newspaper, wrote it. Let me read for you how they reported it today. And you know, of course, they will say whatever they want. They will write whichever way they want. But one thing is for sure. Any day you see or you hear that there is sit at home in Biafra land, please endeavor to sit at home. It is very, very important that you sit at home. Stop gallivanting all over the places. How comes whenever you are being told to sit at home, that is the day you want to die? That is the day hungry wants to kill you. That is the day you want to make all the billions in this world. Why is it like that? Why is it like that, my people? Why is it that anytime you are being told to sit at home, that is the day you believe you can make all the monies in this very world? Why is it like that, my people? You all understand the situation of things. You know how we are suffering here in Biafra land, but you believe that the money you can make on that very fateful day will be the money to sustain you all through your life. That is unbelievable, unbelievable and unacceptable. And I want to assure you, like I always say, I'm always very straight and strict. If anything happens, any day we are sitting at home, I cannot help you. I'm not going to be sorry for you, no matter who you are, even if let them be my blood brother, I don't care. Let them be my blood sister, I don't care. You must comply, because whatever that comes out of whatsoever, the people who are suffering this cannot stand to benefit alone. So you have to comply. That is how it is. And remember, we have entered into liberation struggle. That is another very important thing you must understand. We have entered into a liberation struggle. So things are not going to be as easy as you think. It is not going to be, that you want to, you're supposed to do your own because this is democracy. We are in a liberation struggle, and anything goes. And no, it's either saboteur or defaulter will go unpunished. Even if I don't know who will punish them, but I will still support it. That is to show you how serious it is. Now, let me read for you how it has been written from the Zoo newspaper. I want you to pay very close attention. They say, sit-at-home enforcers set tricycle ablaze in Abia. Now, let us read. Gun-wielding youths who were said to be enforcers of the sit-at-home Wednesday morning set ablaze a keke napep in Abia State. IPOB had, with the rendition of its leader Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria last year to face charges, declared every Monday sit-at-home in solidarity. Now, you see, this very sit-at-home, okay, of course, IPOB declared it, but then they also cancelled it. So this very sit-at-home we are observing now is something that Biafran people have decided, you know, to carry out in solidarity with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is no longer enforceable. Now, okay, I think they amended it here. Now let's hear what they said. They said, however, the every Monday sit-at-home was cancelled and replaced with days Kanu would appear in court. Okay, as Kanu was to appear in court yesterday in continuation of his treason charges, and the sit-at-home order was being observed, a young man decided to have early morning ride with his tricycle. Have you seen it? This is how our people die. This is how they kill themselves. And tomorrow they will say, is this how you are going to get Biafra? Is this how you are fighting for Biafra? Why can't you stick to the rules? Why can't you stick to the choice of the people? The people, the majority that has carried the vote, said that they want sit-at-home to continue. The majority, we are talking about 70 million Biafran people, they said they want the sit-at-home to continue. So this money you want to make very early in the morning today, okay, yesterday, because we're already on a new day, is that the money that you can, that can change your life? Is that the money that will change your life and you become a billionaire? Think, my people, think. Now, let me conclude it. Reports say, as he moved towards East Street by Ngwa Road, some gun-wielding enforcers of the order forced him out of the tricycle and instantly set it ablaze. The young man was said to be operating the tricycle on hire purchase. Of course, that is all you go and pay the owner of that very tricycle. At least good cheginata that we are in a state of war, and you are helping the Fulani to prove to us that we are nobody, that we cannot sustain. We cannot sustain anything we start. Now, they set it ablaze, and with the incident, his fate of repaying for the keke now hangs in the balance. Like I always said, I will not pity for you. I am not going to pity for you, and I will not encourage anybody to pity for you, because in a liberation struggle, no defaulter will go unpunished. Now, it was gathered that on Monday, although, don't get me wrong, I do not know who are these boys. I don't know them. And I can assure you authoritatively that the people who did this may not even be the UGM. They may not even be the UGM, even though the UGM that we do not know who they are as well. So that is to show you when everybody, even all men as we speak right now, nobody is happy. Now, according to the Zoo newspaper, despite the cancellation of the sit-at-home order on Mondays, some youths went round the Obo Hill axis of the state, forcing schools that are open to close it or face dire consequences. Yes. So now, I don't have much again to say. You have to use your teeth. You have to use your tongue and count your teeth. Thank you, my people. Basa Nozia, share this very news and make it go viral. Thank you.